Howdy folks, this is Josh with Windsor's Outdoor Adventures, and be just a quick overview, again, update on my reloading press. I have set up there because now I've used it a bit, tried it out, and I've got more stuff there and so I know a bit more about the press, how it works, this one. Here's my thoughts on it. Okay, here's what I have here for my powder and primers. For 7mm, I'm using Federal Ammunition large magnum rifle primers. Loading 168 grain Berger hollow point with 66 grains of Retumbo powder. I have assortment of brass right now, so they'll be reloading all different brands of brass. I've got myself just a little scale there, nothing too much, just to weigh the powder, and it works really well. It's Frank Ford Arsenal reloading tools. Came with a powder tray and a calibration weight and a case. I've got myself a lube pad, primer flip tray, case lube, digital caliper. What I find really well, instead of using the Hornady one-shot gun cleaner and dry lube, use brake cleaner for cleaning your parts on your press and for degreasing your parts. It works really well, takes all the grease off. I've got the Hornady 7th edition handbook of cartridge reloading. I have the 7mm Rem Mag 2-die set by Hornady. 30-06 is my cousin's. I got the RCBS bullet puller with collet. And for all my small tools, I have a tackle box to put all that stuff in. On top shelf, I have just parts for the dies, my extra decapping pin, the C-ring. Second compartment is the small primer, the ram, and the small primer shuttle. Third compartment here is the bushings for the powder drop. This one is the Allen wrenches. This one is the compartment has my primer pocket cleaner. It's a RCBS, but I like the wood handle and the wire brushes. Came with a case lube pad, but I like in the primer pocket cleaner's RCBS, but I like the wooden handle better, so I switched over. And here's a pen for marking stuff and a screwdriver for adjusting dies, the RCBS dies. Here's just manuals and the spring for the shell plate. Just knickknacks. Down here on this shelf is all my bullets. Here's a 200 grain .30 caliber, 180 grain. This one is a 165 grain Sierra hollow point, and got some .30 caliber 110 grain. And here's my Berger 168 grain hollow points. And down here is the manual for the press, shell plate, number 1 shell plate, the pistol router for the powder drop, pliers, zip clips. That's what all I have in the toolbox right now. And here's all my towels there for like when I'm using the brake cleaner, spray, degreasing stuff, cleaning rags. I got my garbage bin, stool, there's the box for the press, and here's the press. It's a Hornady lock and load auto progressive press. I got the powder measure set to 66 grains right now. And I'll show you what I have done for the primer drop. For the primers, I got the tube down here. Instead of going into a bucket or a pail, I got it attached to a pop bottle for all the primers to drop into. Yes, there's a few primers in there because I did some 30-06 rounds. I'll give you. Now I got this case box, round box. Here's some of the bullets I've reloaded. Got 2 110 grain, 3 110 grain, 30-06. This is one of my cousin reloaded. Here's a few 30-06 Berger rounds. And I got a bunch Sierras. And I got a bunch. I got about 10 bullets Bergers and 10 bullets of Sierras upstairs in the gun cabinet right now. For hunting, these are just the extras that didn't fit into the case, the bullet case. There. And just I'm using just for extra shelving. Here's a little bit look at the Hornady custom grade dies. Turn this, and I'll show you a bit how the bushings work. This is the seating die, has the alignment sleeve in it. All you do is just put it in and just turn it until it stops, and it's locked right in solid, it won't move. Then here's your resized decapping die. It's all set up. I'm not going to take out the zip spindle because I have it all set. You just put it in, lock, and it goes in tight. Doesn't wobble, nothing. And here's the primer pickup tubes and the small primer feed tube. And that's about it for my reloading setup. So, till next time, just like to remind you guys, don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, share, and favorite, and comment on this video. And I like to remind guys, anytime starting any reloading process, don't forget to put your safety glasses on. So, till next time, be safe and don't blow yourself up. Howdy folks, this is Josh with Windsor's Outdoor Adventures. Today I'm going to be doing a little review on the Bushnell Backtrack. It's no personal GPS there, just something to help you from not getting lost out in the wilderness. And first off, here's how you turn it on. There's this button here, that's your power button. You push and turn it on, and you let it pick up signal. Find your satellite signal, because we're indoors there, it might not pick up. So let's start off. Here you have there's your GPS mode. Then you got your first marker is house. So you use that marker for your camp or from your hunting camp, or where you're camped from where you're hiking. Next marker is a car. You can use that either for where you park your car, in the parking lot, out in the bush, or wherever. And then your next marker is star. That's your favorites, so you can use that to mark like if you have to favorite fishing hole your tree stand is, or there's a spot that you really like and you want to get back there again, you mark on there. And to scope through your options, you just keep pressing the power button, and it'll go GPS, house, car, and favorites. Then to set your location, you press this one, press and hold until it zeroes out, and then all you do is just turn it off, put in your pocket and go. Then when you're ready to find your way back, turn on, find the icon you marked that location on. Usually it will, if you didn't change the icon after you marked your location, it'll stay on that icon when you turn it on, and you just follow the arrow. It'll have an arrow that'll point in which direction you have to go, and how many yards, meters, miles you have to go to your camp, car, wherever you marked your location. And as long as you don't reset over it while you're out in the bush, you'll be fine. Always should recommend there, you might not need them, but should carry just extra batteries for it, just in case. There too, like for your batteries, there you go in the back, you twist the back off, turn clockwise, and the lid pops off, and it takes 2 AAA batteries. This thing, you can get them in different colors. I've got mine in the camouflage. You can use it There's a nice little gadget, GPS. Just something to throw in your bag when you're out hunting. Like if you shoot a deer and you have to chase after it, you're there before you leave your vehicle. You can mark the location, so when you're chasing after the deer, you can always be able to find your way back to the vehicle without worrying of getting lost. And that's about it. Next time I'm out, I'll post a video of me actually using the GPS. And don't forget to subscribe, comment, thumbs up, favorite, and share this video. And thanks for watching, and talk to you next time. Howdy folks, this is Josh with Windsor's Outdoor Adventures. Today I'm gonna talk about just a few of the essentials of what you should have in a survival kit. Yes, I am missing a few things, and I want to get them as soon as I can, but here are some of the essentials I do have, and I'll be talking about some of the other stuff you should have in your survival kit. First off, someone should always, when you're in the bush, always carry is matches, a book of matches, and a lighter. Second of all, that is some sort of pocket knife, and I have attached to this knife is a magnesium fire starter. That's always be into my kit. I always will have it with me when I'm out in the bush. So I always have a mean of starting a fire, because matches and a lighter, they do run out. Something else a guy should carry, not too many people mention in the videos I've watched with the people doing survival kits, they should carry is a whistle. And that's one thing there, you can blow it to get people's attention. Like, you might get that there, they might not be able to see you, but you can see them. They might not know you're there, and you may need to get their attention to get their help. You have a whistle, you can blow it. And I have this knife here. It's not the best of knife. It's called a survival knife. It's probably one of the cheapest knives possible. It's probably the first knife I've ever bought when I was 15. Has a compass on the handle. And inside there's a little kit there with fishing line, a hook, a needle, matches, a striker, and a little piece of wire with, I assume it's too thick for a snare wire. I assume it's for, like, if you have an old battery from something, you can use it to connect the posts to generate a spark so you can get a fire going. It's cheap steel. It does not, you just make one cut with it, then the knife is dull. But if this is the only thing you have out there, you can make it work. I haven't carried that knife for a long time, and I've should carry, if possible, is some means of sharpening your knives, because knives do get dull. This, it's not big. Throw it onto your belt when you go into your bag. It's not going to take much room. There, and at least you have some way to sharpen your knives when they do get dull. Especially if you're using on that magnesium fire starter. You should have something there, and carry a compass with you, some sort of compass with you, so at least then you'll be able to work your way out of the wilderness if you have a general idea which way town is, or your vehicle, whatever it is. But if you do not know a way, that is, the best thing is to stay put, or take a bearing or somewhere and follow the bearing and see where it takes you. But that could be a bad idea, because main rule is stay still. If you don't know which way your vehicle is, or which way the nearest road, you could be walking miles, even if you do know which way is north. So a compass is a good idea to have. It will help you from not getting lost when you're out in the bush. You can, when you leave, you always have this around your neck. Take bearings every time you think there. Take a bearing. Always know which direction you're traveling. And another thing I'm going to show you there. That only thing too. This thing, it's a GPS. It's the Bushnell Backtrack. Yes, there. You won't get lost, but you never rely on technology, because it will fail you. And batteries do die, and they will quit. You could lose it. And yeah. And if you have a GPS, always make sure you carry spare batteries with you. Still nice to have a survival kit. And here's a few things I do not have, but I'm planning to get pretty soon, is snare wire. You should always carry snare wire in your survival kit, so then at least you have a mean of getting food. You'll be able to set traps there, try to catch rabbits or something there, try for food. Fishing gear, I do have. I just didn't dig that stuff out. Fishing gear so you can catch fish. And what else you should carry? Like maybe a flashlight of some kind. Small flashlight, doesn't have to be big. And at least in dark, if you have to go look for food, you can find your way back to where your camp is. And you can find your way around in the dark. And you should always, one thing that's not in a survival kit But let people know where you're going, what time you're planning to come out, be back home. So if something does happen to you and you don't show up back up at home at that time, they know to go out looking for you. And another thing too, a smart idea is taking like some type of ribbon along with you and into your survival kit, so when you are walking along through the bush, you can take some of that marking ribbon whatever it is, something shiny, red, yellow, something bright that you can see, put onto your branches so you know which way to go out. Something always smart things to bring with you, you never do think of until it's too late. And stuff like that. Again, I'm going to go through the stuff. I'm not going to talk. You should have in your kit is a whistle, a lighter, book or two of matches, magnesium fire starter with a knife attached to it, another knife, or if you just need one, but you will have another knife, something like this. Might not be one exactly like this, but if you're out hunting there, you most likely have a big hunting knife with on you. And still, I always like carrying a small little pocket knife like that too for backup, because you can lose, you could fall off your belt, strap breaks, lose this. At least you have another knife with you in your pocket or in your bag. Or this knife could be in your bag and you lose your bag. Then at least you have a knife with you. A compass carries. A compass is not big. Just kind of give you a bearing which way is north, south, whatever you need it. Some mean of sharpening your knife. Snare wire, fishing gear. Oh yeah, I forgot. Some type of rope. It's always nice to have. It's stuff that you think might be useless, but when you are lost in the bush, you will be wishing you had this stuff with you. It will make it a lot easier to survive. I know there's a lot of junk there, carry you there, but it doesn't have to be much rope. Just some little bit rope, maybe 10, 20 feet of small rope. Just something to use to tie up, to make a lean-to or something out of. I've always I don't like getting, I've never been lost yet. And I don't plan to get lost, but never hurts to be prepared, because you never know when you are going to get lost. You could be out chasing a deer somewhere through the bush, you're not paying attention, and can't remember which way is which way is the truck, which way is the road, where you left from. And there are a few other things that you'll have on you there, like maybe a belt. You can use that too. You have the clothes on your back, whatever other hunting gear you will have. You have a bow and arrow or some sort of gun with you, but those stuff can fail. It's always nice to have other means of getting food. Gun, yes, you have your ammunition with you. First, you can use to kill an animal or two to get food, but you do run out of ammo. Bow and arrow, you have your arrows, but you can easily break them, break your arrow, you shoot an animal, miss, or lose an arrow, lose them, break them, stuff like that. And what you have, if you don't prepare, because you think, okay, I have a gun here. If I get lost, I can use the gun to get food. What happens? You're lost for a couple weeks. You're out there for a week or two, and you run out of ammo. Where are you now? You have no ammo, no way to get food. So, always best, be prepared, always pack stuff, other means to get food. And a way to get a fire going, like I said, lighter, match, magnesium starter with a pocket knife attached to it, a knife or two, couple knives. If you want, you can pack a small rope or something there for making a lean-to, or making depends where you are, raft or something, a shelter. It's always nice there, but rope's not a big must, but if you have the room for it, for a small rope, pack it. But the main essentials, the stuff that you should and always have with you, is a whistle, lighter, some type of lighter so you can get a fire going, matches, a couple of knives, compass is nice, but not everyone has a compass, but if you have one, bring it. Or go out and buy a good little compass that will work. Doesn't have to be the most expensive compass out there. There's something there. It's nothing big. Throw on your belt. You have it there. You'll be able to get your knives sharpened. Snare wire. That's a big must. Fishing line and hooks and sinkers. That's all you need. You don't need no fishing rod with you. If you want, bring a fishing rod. It's up to you, but you don't need it. You can just take your fishing line, tie it onto a stick, and use that for a pole. And fish creeks, they're just even a bobber for a float. So you can get the line out there, and some way to get fish. Snare wire, you can get your rabbits, other types of little rodents. It's nice to there if you have one. A GPS of some sort. And most likely when you are going out into the bush, you will be bringing a GPS if you have one. And for other stuff, for survival, you will have a few things. Like if you're out hunting, you will have some of the stuff you have from your hunting gear, hunting equipment and stuff like that. You'll have that. You can use make stuff out of it. If you have a camera, and if you're not going to film your survival, you can always take your camera apart and see what's in there that you can use for survival. You will be surprised what's inside a camera. You can use lens, you can maybe use the sun to light a fire. There. Yes, it may be a $500, $800, $900 camera, but that's something you can replace. But if you need to, and you have stuff there. If you're out there, find stuff there. Take stuff apart. There, always find stuff out in the bush. There's always litter, human litter, wherever you go. There's not one place I've been yet did not see some sort of garbage out in the bush. Yes, it's sad to see, but it's out there and it could be usable to help you survive. But it should not be there, but some people out there today just don't care about the environment. They go on the quads, drink, and throw all their cans and garbage out. So, cut this short. I should be, or like to be running out of time pretty soon. So, don't forget to subscribe, comment, favorite, share, thumbs up, and that's about it. Bye for now, and see you next video. Howdy folks, this is Josh with Windsor's Outdoor Adventures, and today I'm going to be doing a review on my SKS 7.62 by 39 there. This is one that I'll be talking about there. I paid $150 for this gun, and it shoots great. I've already been out shooting it. I'm sorry I haven't had the camera out, but I want to make sure it shoots good before I do any videos on it, and it does. So next time when I get ammo for it, and next time I'm out shooting, I'm going to make sure I'm going to have my camera on it to videotape it. And before we get too far in, I'll show you it's unloaded. There you can see it's unloaded. The gun is unloaded, and it is the Chinese model SKS. It's the Chinese 56 SKS, and it's one of the older models of that Chinese because it has the blade bayonet on it instead of the spike. And everything works good on the gun. Safety works. Everything cycles the bolt through nicely. The gun is sighted in out to 100 yards, and it shoots really nice, very accurately, I found. It was originally a 10 round internal box magazine, but because this is Canada, the magazine has been altered to only hold 5 in it. So that's okay. You only need 1 shot to kill your animal. It performs nicely, and it's nice. It came with the leather strap. It did come with 3.5 boxes of ammo, full metal jacket, Chinese surplus ammo. I've already shot those off, and I had a fun time doing it. And it has the cleaning kit in the butt and the cleaning rod. And I'm currently looking try and get some ammo for it so I can get out shooting. Hopefully I can get a video up for you guys shooting this thing. I'm sorry there, I haven't got any other videos up of shooting my other guns or bow. There, the weather's not been that good, and anytime I've been out, I've forgot my camera. And I haven't been out much, doing that much shooting. So, if you guys have any questions about this rifle, feel free to ask down below in the form of comments. And if you like, I'm open to challenges. Challenge me, see what I can do with this gun. I'm not too familiar with it. There, I shot at 50 yards, and I figured the amount it's shooting high. It's figured it's about sighted in at 100 yards. I'll take any challenge you guys want me to do, and make sure you come visit my YouTube channel and suggest what type of videos you want to see, and subscribe to my channel. And there, this gun, what else should I say about this gun? What I'm planning to do is redo the stock on this gun, put a new coat of varnish, sand it down, new coat of varnish on it, and this is going to be a project rifle for me to do. But that won't come until later on. I'm gonna use it first this upcoming hunting season and make at least a kill or two with it. And then after next hunting season, I'm gonna probably start working on the gun to put a new coat of varnish on it, new paint job, do this gun up nice. And hopefully hopefully you guys will suggest what type of videos you want, and I'll do my best to get them up for you. And I really hope I can try to put shooting videos up for this gun. And hopefully I can answer a few questions for you if you guys are looking into getting an SKS. Make sure you check out the other videos on YouTube, other reviews on the SKS. Feel free to ask questions, and that's about it. Make sure you subscribe, favorite, comment, and thumbs up this video, and share. Post this video on Facebook, share on Facebook, Twitter, and hopefully this video will help you what you want to know. And if I left something out of the video that you want to know, feel free to ask questions about it. And I'll try my best to answer your back to my capabilities. And before I forget, and like if some of you figuring like what caliber, what diameter a bullet it shoots, it's pretty a 30 caliber. It's a bit bigger than it's a .310 diameter bullet. So it's just a tad smaller than the 303 British round. That's .311, and it's a bit bigger than the 308, and it will shoot the 308 diameter bullets out of it. In my reloading book there is loads to do that for the 308 diameter bullets. Hopefully I get my ammo soon, some ammo, and get out do some shooting for you guys. And instead of making a second video, I think maybe I'll do a little review on a knife I have here. It's just a little pocket knife. I'm not sure what brand it is. I've had this laying around for a long time. It's a really good knife, just for something to carry in your pocket for when you're out in the bush or out around. And I like carrying a knife always with me when I'm in the bush. You never know what's going to happen. At least you have a tool for survival. And say again, don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up the video, and share and comment, and favorite the video. Howdy folks, this is Josh with Windsor's Outdoor Adventures. This is just a quick update. I like to say thanks to all the subscribers I've got, and I would like to ask whoever else is viewing these videos, I'd like to ask them to, if you kindly to subscribe and come visit my channel and make suggestions to what type of videos you want to see. And stuff like that. I'm hoping to get, next time I'm out shooting, I'm gonna bring my camera and try to get some videos of it. I haven't been out shooting my guns for probably a while, and hoping I get out soon. And for one of my guns I need ammo, and actually both of my guns, my 7mm and SKS, I need ammo for. 7mm I'll be reloading pretty soon, is right when I get the shell plate for my reloading press. I'll be reloading a bunch, and hopefully the weather smartens up where I can get out there and shoot, and hopefully I can shoot my bow pretty soon. And like I said, make sure you guys visit my channel and post suggestions what type of videos you want to see, or make a video response to this video and telling me what type of videos that you like to see. And I'm gonna start this thing there where you guys send in challenges for me, like different challenges for want to see me, what type challenges there for me to shoot there with the gun, my bow, different challenges. For example, try different ranges. Their challenge at long range to hit a target. Make sure, like when you post a challenge, make sure what gun you want me to use in the challenge. The gun, caliber, if you want me to use my bow, whatever the challenge you want to see, let me know. And I'll do my best to get a video of me doing the challenge and get it posted as soon as I can within a week of the challenge. You issued the challenge. I'm open to all of the possibilities and I'll review them. And the challenge is nothing stupid. I will do it. And you can tell me what challenge you want me to do. You can either leave in form of a comment down below, a video response, or private message me if you want to keep it private there. Want everyone to see until I post it. And I will do a video before the challenge and just challenge before. Sorry about that. I would post a video of the challenge just before I do it to let you know I'm doing it, and pretty short after I'll get that video posted of me doing that challenge. And I like to note that I'm going to be doing, so I like to say sorry for the last two videos I posted there that didn't have any audio. There was people sleeping in the house. I did not want to wake them, and so about that. And I'll be doing shortly after this video is posted, there will be another video posted, me doing a review on my SKS. So about that, and I like to thank again all the subscribers and people that add me as friend. I'm open to anything, the video response. I'll accept all video responses, and I like to want you guys to send me challenges for me to do. Could be any type of challenge as long as it's nothing stupid. You can either be challenged, like for example, try and make a hard shot with my guns. Now I'll do my best and fulfill the challenge. And I like to know what you guys would like to see posted for videos. And make sure you guys subscribe, leave a comment, like, and favorite this video, and share this video. And that's about it for now. I'll see you in a few minutes when I'm doing my review on my gun. Howdy folks, this is Josh with Windsor's Outdoor Adventures. I would like to inform you guys of my second channel, Canadian Elk Hunters. I'll be posting a link to the channel down below. Make sure you go subscribe to that channel and like, comment, and favorite the videos. And there's not in Windsor's Outdoor Adventures, there's not too much new. I've just got a few new things from my reloading set. I've got myself a scale, got some powder, primers, and case lube and case pad, and a primer pocket cleaner. That's about it for that. I'm still waiting for time to put in my draws. So like I said, there's not much new right now, nothing going on. Sorry I'm not posting videos every week like I'm saying I am supposed to be. That's because there's really nothing new going on and I'm just out doing things with friends there. And so, and I don't think you guys will be wanting to be listening to me talk about other stuff that's not related to hunting on this channel that's made for that outdoors. And when I like to say, I've got on my channel, there's a new thing on my channel. Make sure you go check my channel out. I've got this thing where you can put suggestions, what you guys like to see, what you want me to see me do, and you'll make sure you make suggestions. You tell me what you guys want to see me do in the future, and make sure vote on the ones that's already up there. There's one on there right now. Make sure you go and vote if you want there, and make sure you leave other suggestions that you want me to do. Doesn't matter, it could be anything. Just anything there, just for you guys. This channel's, like I said, saying, this channel's for you guys, for your entertainment, so I want to know your ideas, what you want to see. So, right now I'm just, the quality of video is not that best because I'm just recording off my webcam off my computer. Easy upload, fast loading. And when I'm out and up there, I'll be using I've got a camera, and I'm hoping likely maybe get a new camera in the future, a better one for. I like to have one for hunting, a good one, and hopefully I can do some footage of me hunting. And likely a few of my friends videotape their hunts. And here's what I'm planning to do for the first, if I get a good camera, if I can find someone that will be willing to videotape. The first hunt will be in likely either a bow hunt for deer, cow elk, moose, or it'll be a rifle hunt for an elk. So, like I said, make sure you go subscribe to my second channel and check out the videos. I only have one video right now. It's just an introduction video. Make sure you go like, subscribe, favorite the video, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll be doing some editing on the channel there, making it look better. Right now the channel's quite plain. I'll be adding a suggestion box to it. Make sure you suggest videos you want to see on there. And like I said, the elk hunt won't be posted on this channel. It will be posted on my other channel, on Canadian Elk Hunters. This channel will be more on deer and likely few elk hunts, but not as much on this channel as my other one. And this one's more blogs, updates, and maybe a few deer hunts and reviews. The other channel is going to be all the main elk hunting one. Sorry, I'm quite tired. Didn't get much sleep last night. So make sure you guys subscribe to this channel and go. And I got a website there made up for my second channel. The website's going to be posted on the second channel. Make sure you go check that out. The website is CanadianElkHunters.webs.com. Make sure you go sign up members on it, and it's free to sign up as members, and you'll be able to post your elk hunting stories, photos. Go check out the forum on there. I got general just there forums. You guys make your own topics, talk whatever you want on the forum. That's totally up to you. Only thing there, I got a buy sell section. You'll get more information. You go. I just created the site not too long ago. It's still in process, so it's just going to just get better and better. More people join and sign up onto the website and subscribe to my Canadian Elk Hunters channel. On this channel, everything's just going to get better. We're going to get more videos, and make sure you go check out the Facebook page, Canadian Elk Hunters on Facebook. I'll be posting all the links down below. Make sure you go check those out. You won't be disappointed. And remember, make suggestions what you want to see. And make sure you, like I say, make sure you subscribe and thumbs up this video, comment, and favorite the video. Thanks. Bye. Howdy folks, this is Josh with Windsor's Outdoor Adventures. This is just going to be an update on my Hornady Lock and Load Auto Progressive Press. I have now tried it and I've reloaded some 30-06 ammo on it, and here's my opinion on it. It works great. I have had no problems with it. I've reloaded. I had about 39 cases of brass. That's all I've did so far. And the powder measure, it works awesome. And it drops very accurate loads. We tested it there after we got it set. We did about 5 tests, see if it's going to throw accurate, and each one throwed accurately. And after we did a couple loads on the shells, we tested it again, and it didn't change. And it's a very smooth press, very little effort to do your loading. And I've got myself a few different accessories. What I've used to clean it, if some of you don't want to get the Hornady one-shot gun cleaner and dry lube, this stuff works really good. All it is brake cleaner, and it removed the factory grease right now, and it dried in seconds. and it works well, and that's what I'll be using to do all my degreasing. The load I did, I did 3 different loads. I did about a bunch of 165 hollow points, 30-06 with 44 grains of powder, of IMR 4895 powder with CCI bench rest primers. I did about 3 110 grain 30 caliber and 30-06, about 50 grains of powder with a CCI bench rest, and the powder was IMR 4895. And I reloaded some 30-06 burgers hollow points, 168 grains with 44 grains of IMR 4895 and CCI bench rest primers. So priming, everything works really well on here. I never had to reseat these primers in. It's nice and flush. Really good seating on the primer. And well, I have a set of 30-06 dies by RCBS. I know they're not Hornady, but they're my cousins and my uncles. They don't have a 30-06, so they're letting me use their dies there because I'll be reloading 30-06. And they've worked fine. I haven't got a chance to try my 7mm Remag dies yet, because I don't have the right shell plate. I'm going to be going to Edmonton pretty soon, and I'm going to see if I can get myself a shell plate for a number 5 shell plate so I can reload 7mm on it. I've also bought myself a digital caliper from Napa. It works really well, only for a fraction of the cost of the ones you buy from wholesale, Cabela's, or any of the other hunting brands like RCBS calipers or Hornady calipers. These I only paid about $17 compared to the $30 from hunting shops that have brand name calipers for reloading. This does exactly the same thing for the fraction of the cost. And if you want to know the seeding depth I did on the burgers, the seeding depth is 3.240 on the seeding depth, and on those other ones I did, the 165s, the seeding depth is 2.320, and 110s are 3.148. And I've got a few rounds here that when I was adjusting the seeding depth I got seeded too deeply, so I'm going to have to pull them and redo them. And for some reason, I don't know what, it was just the only shell of the bunch. I think what happened, it might have been a shell that we used to measure the powder. I checked the powder and forgot to put it back into the place too put the powder back in and we accidentally put a bullet. That was my fault, and it's a mistake. I put this into the dud bin. I have a dud bin here with a little paper saying bad rounds, need to pull, don't shoot. I put them offside to be pulled later, because I'll pull them right now, but I don't have the collets to pull. When I go to Edmonton, I'm going to get the collets for the puller. I got the RCBS bullet puller. There's this one here, and I just have to get the collet for pulling the bullets. Then after I get that, I can pull those and redo them. So, and howdy folks, this is Josh with Windsor's Outdoor Adventures. I'm going to do an overview on the Hornady Lock and Load Auto Progressive Press, and I'm going to show you a view of my bench I've built. It's nothing much, but it works. And now I'll show you a bit about the press and show you on some of the basic operations. Just let you know, I do not have 30-06 dies, but I have the shell plate to operate them on. I've received the wrong plate for it, but I decided to keep the plate because I'm going to be reloading 30-06 in the future. I got my dies here. They're Hornady custom grade new dimension dies with a zip spindle. Here's your seating die. And then here's your resized decapping die. And for this demonstration purposes, I don't have any dies in except for the powder drop, because I'm going to be running a 30-06 shell through the press, and I don't have dies, so I don't have no dies. So here's the press and how some of the basic operations. You see I have a 30-06 shell here. What you'll do, you'll put your shell in, you'll pull up, the first station will be resize and decap, and when you come down, you'll push ahead and reprime, and when you come back up, I have this station will be empty because I don't have an expander die, so I'm skipping the station. And then when you come back up, you go into your powder drop. I'll raise it up to kind of show you the operation of the powder drop. When you bring your shell up, it brings the drop up and it drops your load into your shell. When you come down, then you come up, then you come back up. Here, you either have a powder check here, or have your seating die here. Then you come down, and if there's a powder check here, you have your seating die here, and when you come up, you'll seat your bullet for you. And you come back down, it will eject the finished round into your cartridge. I will have a better video up later with dies of actually doing a full load on doing a full load on this press. Yeah, I'm going. Sorry for the glare on the light out there, and I'll show you a few other things I have. I recently bought today is this bullet puller die, and it has a lock and load bushing on it. Here, I might as well show you how those bushings work. So all you do is put it in a 1/8 turn, and it's locked in. It doesn't move. There's no play in it on there when it's locked in. Then when you're ready to remove your die, you just give it 1/8 turn in the opposite direction and lift up. So your die is locked into the bushings, not the press. I've also got the Hornady 7th edition handbook here, and this press came with this in the box. This is your pistol router for your pistol loads. Here's the 2 metering inserts to show you the difference in there. This is rifle, and this is your pistol. See the difference in the sizes. And how, like I said, I have a better, more informed video up later about actually reloading some ammo. I'm going to be reloading Burgers 168 grain for my 7mm hollow points. See if you can see that hollow point. I don't know if you guys could be able to see it or not. It is a hollow point, and it's a bolt tail. So that's my press I received just a few days ago, and this press is very smooth. It ejects well. I had no problems yet there just by testing that 30-06 round through. Only thing I found there gave me a little bit of trouble is just on the retainer spring here, having trouble to get it drop into the groove. After I got it to go into the groove, I've ejected fine, but I didn't there. First time putting it on, and took me a while to get it into the groove. Like the next time I change out the shell plate, I like to be able to get it in the groove first time. The press there is really well built, solid press, and I recommend this press to anyone that's looking for a reloading press, a progressive. Don't get me wrong, Dillon, Lee, RCBS, they are all good dot presses. I went with Hornady because it's a 2-stage index. Well, that means it only indexes halfway instead of 1 full turn solid jerk. It indexes half motions at a time instead of full jerk motion on your downstroke. And it's a very smooth indexing there, and I I haven't tried the Dillons, I haven't tried the RCBS Auto Progress, so I can't really put them down. Any Auto Progress, it's all choice you want to make. But I if I but I really encourage you guys to, if you're looking at a auto progressive press, look into the Hornady. Check them out. Go on to the internet, read the reviews. I found a few negative reviews, but by what I've read on their negative reviews, it's what they've been misused, and like it spilled powder down below, and like it had some settings on your primer feed. The most problems people are saying they have problems on the primer seating on your rifles. What is like they don't have it something set right. I'll find out more. I'll use this, give this press a try. Now I'll do a video of me loading some rounds. I got just about 100 cases to reload, and I'll do a video of me reloading some on this press. And my cousin like to be coming tomorrow. We'd like to be doing some 30-yard sips. He's gonna bring his dies over. So I'll let you know, give you an update in a day or two, just let you know how this press worked out. Until then, be safe, and thanks for viewing. Howdy folks, this is Josh with part 2 of cleaning my 7mm Rim Mag. I apologize now for the cutoff on part 1. I ran out of time, and now I'm there. I've did a little bit of work off camera. All I did is just remount the barrel back onto the stock. So I'm not wasting all of this video trying to mount this barrel, because it is a bit difficult getting those holes lined up. Okay, now all I did is just put the screws back into its place. Now I have back on, and I'm gonna do the work on the barrel. For lubricant, like for the oil there, this is not permanent. I take off before I go shoot the gun. I use this Formula 1 lubricant. I know it's not real gun cleaner, but it works, helps to protect the barrel from rusting, and I've used it all the time on my guns and I never had any issues. First off, I'm just going to use a dry patch, run through the barrel just to get off any gunpowder before I put the lubricant on. All I'm going to do is take this and just run in and out of the barrel a few times. In, out, and back. In, out. About 3-4 times I do this just to make sure all the gunpowder is off out of the barrel. I do not do a deep clean with a wire brush. I never did. I always find this worked good. It took off. And when you do apply the oil, when you're running it through the barrel, it does remove some more of the residue in there, and it leaves a nice coat of oil. Then before I shoot, I always take when I'm ready to use the gun again, I always take a dry patch, just run it through again. Just make sure it didn't catch any dust. Just any dust that collected in the barrel, I take out. And make sure there's no spider webs or bugs that crawled in there, laid eggs. Because I'm out of the patches, I'm just going to be using paper towel. piece of paper towel on there, and I have that lubricant to apply the lubricant. All I do, I just fan the paper towel out on each side. And I also, like, I had some glue on the stock. I have used the stuff removed from my gun tape. It left some residue on the stock, so I used this there, and it cleaned off the stock really nice, took any of the glue residue off. I just put the oil on the pad. I don't know if you can see it, but I have it soaked in oil, that Formula 1, and I get it all over the parts in here, just make sure nothing rusts. Just twist it around in the bore there, just kind of lube everything up, and I just shove this right up through the barrel, then pull it back a couple of times, because I don't have no gun oil left, and I always found, and I needed to clean my barrel one time, and I always found this stuff worked nice. Now you should be able to see how much dirtier that is. Where did that come? This is without oil, and that's with oil. Look how good that stuff cleans. And I'm gonna remove this. This pad's not that dirty. I'm going to use it too for oil application. Just run that process a few times. Just make sure the bore is nice and clean and everything's lubed up nice. Nothing will rust on you through the nothing will rust on you, and your barrel rusts, it's not a fun job trying to clean. If it's on a layer of the surface rust, it's not penetrated into the metal yet, it's not that bad. It's when it actually starting to penetrate into the metal is where you start going to have problems. Just do this a couple times. Look how much junk that took off. Now I did that a couple times. I'll take my barrel and I'll look down the bore and to some light. Looks nice and clean. What I'll do, just lube up the outside so it doesn't rust. I'll just take a piece of paper, just spray a little bit of lube on, and just wipe everything down. And I'll take a dry cloth too after to get any excess oil off. I don't want nothing rusting on my gun. I taking good care of it. Just kind of, now I take the dry part of the paper right in and just run up and down the barrel. Up on the outside, just take any excess oil off. Just kind of keep everything nice and clean. Wow, that's dirty. A lot of residue. Now let's do my bolt. Just don't take much, just kind of spray it there, just go down into your, so run down into the firing pin area and just wipe all out, just so nothing will rust again, because this is not a stainless steel gun. Clean everything off nice and give it nice protective. Now let's stick this in where it goes. Let's screw the trigger, put that down. Nice and smooth. Just run that a couple of times. And there's a trick my grandpa taught me. If you want to keep dust out of your barrel, you take a piece of paper, fold it, and you kind of bunch it up. What you do, you can get stuff for this too. You can use tape, but we take a piece of paper and kind of stick down into the barrel with the bolt closed. And this here, hunting season, you're pretty ready to go. You just, if you don't feel safe with that oil in your barrel, you can take a dry pad and just run through again. Just make sure it's all out, nothing obstructing your barrel. Usually I don't, sometimes all it depends. I look down in the barrel before I'm putting this paper in. This is going to help keep the dust down. Just remember, remove it before you shoot. You just grab the tag and just pull out. It comes right out. Put that in. You won't get dust. No bugs gonna crawl down your barrel. Lay eggs. You don't get dust. No dirt, no debris coming in, even out on a quad. Do something like this. Just remember, when you're ready to shoot an animal, just pop this off. You're better off using like a piece of tape, bright colored tape, that you will see and you'll remember to take it off when you're on a quad. Just some safety tips to remember, and that wraps up on cleaning the 7mm, my gun. That's how I do it. That's how I've always done it. And you guys may have different opinions on it, on how I'm doing it wrong. I shouldn't be doing it this way. I should be doing a deep clean, but I don't do deep cleans. I may do one if I'm going to be doing a lot of shooting, and if only thing I don't do deep cleans because I don't shoot competition. So I just keep the barrel clean, no dirt, no residue is going to be built up, no rust. So I just clean it out good, lube it so it doesn't rust, and that's about it. I'll be getting some gun oil here soon, hopefully, and maybe I can do stuff different. But right now, I've always used this stuff on the guns, and I have had no issues. The guns work flawless. Without no flaws, I always hit the target I'm shooting at. So that's it for today. I may do another one on video later on my bow, cleaning my bow and prepping it there for next season, getting ready. And bye for now.